Okay. All right. Hello, everybody. How is it going today? I need to post that I'm live everywhere, but we'll do that in a second. How's everybody doing? Man, I'm so excited you're all here. We are doing an art live stream to support the Christchurch victims in New Zealand. We're going to be raising money to try and help them out. So let's see what we can do. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of music on. Let's see. So how's everybody doing? You doing alright? I know I haven't streamed in like 1,000 years. But I'm here, and we're going to do some really nice things. I'm going to pretend to be Bob Ross for a night. We'll see how that goes. Ooh, let's see. Jazz piano would be lovely. Does everybody really like jazzy piano? Is everyone okay with that? I hope so. Let's see. Let's play Tranquility. See how that sounds. Oh, that's loud. Oh, that's very loud. Hopefully that's not too loud for you guys. I'm gonna lower that a ton. There we go. That's so much better. Okay. I don't know how long it'll be. We'll find out pretty quickly. Alrighty. I need to post the stream every place. As you can see, it's a painting. It's going to be a painting of a bird. So it'll be pretty okay. Please check the video resolution. Okay. Oh well. Hopefully it won't be too bad. I know the setup's a little weird. I'm gonna eventually get a better webcam, but this was on short notice to try and, you know, help some people out. This is still way too loud. Let's lower that. Is that music too loud for you guys? Just let me know. Keep me posted. So, I am doing a painting of a green sheet conure, because if you don't know, I own a green sheet conure named Faith. And I want to, you know, do her a little favor and paint a picture of her because she's adorable and I love her dearly because she is my pride and joy and I love her very much. So we're gonna do that. Let me find my favorite picture of her. I sketched this in like 5 minutes, so we're gonna really look into that. All right. I like this music. Some swinging music. All right. Oh, it's not too loud. Thank you, Connor. I appreciate your input, because Lord knows I didn't do enough tests before this, but it's okay. So let's see. I gotta find that love the picture. So, I know it's been a long time. Brief summary. I'm still in school. There's a shock. I know everyone's just completely aghast, but yeah, I'm still in school. I am studying general studies, which is super fun. Let me tell you about it. I actually can't hear the music. Awesome. Well, I'll raise it just a tad. I didn't want to overpower it. How's that now? Let me know. But yeah, I just I'm doing some studying. I'll probably graduate in December, which will be very exciting. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Let's see. It's gonna be a super chill stream. Just gonna warn all of you now, like it's not gonna be very high paced. Oh good, thank you, Connor. I'm glad to hear it's good now. It's just gonna be us chatting, doing some art and raising money for a really good cause because God, I don't even really know how to talk about what happened this morning other than it's awful. I don't, it's really just heartbreaking that the world we live in can be so cruel. But we're going to do our best to help those in need. And, yeah, we're going to see what we can do. Man. But we've got some good stuff happening. We're going to make some really pretty artwork, and we're going to have a fun time doing it. That's the important thing. So, I can't find my picture of my bird. I mean, she's right here. I could just take her out and look at her. But no one, she's going to get in the paint because she likes to walk around a lot. So, maybe we shouldn't let her do that? I don't know. Who knows? Oh, gracious. So, my question to you all is, how is it going? Are we having a good evening? I want to hear who's here. I see we have 3 viewers, so if you're here, say a little hi in chat. I'd like to see who's here so I can greet you personally. We're just gonna have a very chill, fun time. Let's see. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna start posting the stream to other places, and we'll get started. This is gonna be stuck in my head. I don't even know the song, and it's gonna be just stuck in my head for the rest of the day. Good thing that there's not much day left. Helps out a lot, doesn't it? Let's see. I posted it in my Discord servers that I'm a part of, but, you know, trying not to... So, I want to ask you guys something. A little bit serious, you know, for the... Oh, Rihanna! Oh, I'm so glad she's here. It's me and my multiple personalities. Well, that counts for like 5 or 6 different people, right? So that's great. But hey, Rihanna, I'm so glad you're here too. We're gonna have so much fun. I'm a little embarrassed that you're watching me do artwork because for those of you that don't know, Rihanna is a fantastic artist. You can check her out. Actually, let me see. Rihanna, what's your Twitter again? Let me see. No. What's your Twitter? Let me find it. I know I follow you. I'm here. I might as well, you know, drop your name because you're wonderful and amazing. Let's see. But yeah, I'm a little embarrassed to do artwork in front of her because she is incredible at what she does. But, you know, let me post this before I forget to, because I apparently have no attention span. There we go. Oh no, don't make noise. No noise. Hopefully that didn't come through to you guys. My phone likes to really mess with my microphone. So, you know, always a good time. Let's get out of that. Okay, I have no idea if this posted or not. I'm very scattered today, if you can't tell. Absolutely not. I'm so excited to be here. Also, I didn't post my art to my Twitter. I won't out your Twitter then. Well, you post it to Instagram, so what's your Instagram then? Because it is phenomenal. Let's see. Okay, good. That did post. Good. Okay. Let's look at... God, I don't social media ever anymore, so I never remember how to use things. It's kind of crazy. This is gonna get really weird because I'm gonna try and look at my webcam while I'm painting, and it's not gonna look right if I had to guess. So we'll see how that goes. Oh man. So let's go here. Let's do post here. Published. Good. Boost. Write me later. Let's get out of that. Ugh, why did I not do this beforehand? You can tell I'm a rookie. Oh well. So, let's see. Not Insta, LOL, just my Snapchat and yearly portfolio on Facebook. And that must be what it is. I thought I saw it on Instagram recently, but maybe not. I don't know. It must have been Snapchat. But yeah, you're right. It was Snapchat. I'm a goober. Don't worry about me. So let's see what we can do. Share. God, I don't remember how to use Facebook anymore. I don't really use it. Alright, and is there another one that I need to do? Facebook, Twitter. No, I'm not gonna do Tumblr. That's not really my speed. That'll work. That should be fine, right? Oh, and Snapchat. The only social media I ever use anymore. Snapchat. Oh, and Instagram. I don't think I need to post it to Instagram. It's okay. We'll just do a snap. Lately, you'd think I snap all the friggin' time. It's been a little crazy. Okay. You can tell I took a picture with my phone. Alright. We're live. Come and join for a good cause. Huzzah. Let's see how this goes. All right. Good stuff. So, I think we can actually maybe start painting. Wouldn't that be an amazing thing? I'm gonna warn all of you now. I'm more of a sketch artist rather than a painter, but I like to paint. So this was just something for me to enjoy as well, because I've been wanting to paint, and this was a good excuse to do so while doing something good as well. So I think it'll be a nice time. So I think to start, she's a very colorful bird, but she is mostly green, but I think we're going to want to start with the lighter colors that she has, like her yellows and grays and pinks. I think we should maybe, let's take a look at this. Make this a lot smaller so I can still see the stream while looking at the painting. Can you explain to us which charity the GoFundMe will be connected with? Did you have time to research them? Got you. Well, the charity is going to, it is, let me get you that. It's Launch Good. Here, I can actually just show that to you really quickly. Let me share my desktop with you. I'm gonna do, hang on, sorry about the OBS. It's Launch Good. This is where I'm going to be sending all of the proceeds. It's Standing with Victims and Their Families for United for Christchurch. You guys, you can see they've already raised a good deal of money, but I mean, we still want to do more for them. And this website at least hasn't gone down since the start of the day. The links that they were posting, like I saw on Twitter and whatnot, kept going down because the one that they had set up just couldn't handle, their servers couldn't handle the mass influx of people, and so the website kept going down. But Launch Good, I think I've seen stuff with them before. They're doing this for Christchurch, New Zealand, and they've already raised a good deal of money, so if you donate to the GoFundMe, all of the money will go to United for Christchurch, and I think it'll be a really good time. We're going to be raising about $100 if possible, and it's going to be a good time. And just so you guys know, for the painting, whoever donates the most money gets the painting. If you want a painting of my bird, I don't know if you're a big bird fan or not. Not the Muppet, just you know, if you like birds or not. But we're gonna try and make this a fun experience while trying to do something nice as well. Thank you for that, Rihanna. If you please, so I don't get off track, remind me every now and then to talk about the charity and what it means and what we're doing for them. Because that is what this is about. Let me change back to the webcam. There we go. So, but yeah, please, if you can, I understand that a lot of the people who are going to be watching the stream are college students and money is incredibly tight. If you can, just maybe share the stream, share the links, just get the word out there that these people need help and that we can really just do what we can to make a difference. So it doesn't have to be the stream. If you want to donate directly, you don't have to donate to the GoFundMe. There was just a way to track how much was made through the stream. But if you want to go directly, it's just launchgood.com, and I think it's on their main page. I am not doing this for any benefit of my own. I will not be making anything from this. This is just to help them out. And it's just to do a small part, because that's, and at the end of the day, it's all I really want to do is make sure that we're doing what we can for people and all people. Because gosh, I'm rambling, but I'm gonna start painting while we talk. That would be a good idea. Let me actually paint. But we're gonna be raising money for a good cause. I hope that answered your question, Rihanna. And please remind me throughout the stream to talk about it. So I just want to make sure we're talking about all the things that we need to. Because that is what this is about. Hello, Faith. Faith is watching me paint too. She's excited to see herself get painted. You see, she's a very narcissistic little bird. She has a little mirror in her cage that she flirts with all the time because she is a mess. That is for sure. I know I'm talking about you on live stream. Everyone knows. Everyone knows that you're a mess. She's glaring at me right now, guys. If I die, you know why. I would like to leave Faith to Hunter Jeremy. He is the only other person in this world I think loves her as much as I do. So please, please, please come on by and she can kill him next. Getting some colors in here so you can see what I'm doing. I'm getting my colors, my color palette set up. Faith is a very colorful bird. Boy, you can tell I haven't spoken in a very long time out loud. Let's get some orange. I don't know if this is the right red color, but we'll see. We'll give it a shot. It is for this. I think it'll work. It'll be good. So let's see. But what are you guys up to? How was your day? Did you have a good time? It was Friday. Can't beat Friday. It's always one of my favorite times. Let's do that. A little bit of gray. I guess I should show you guys a picture of what Faith looks like. That would kind of help. Let me do that really quickly. I'm gonna get paint on my mouse and it's gonna be hilarious. Let me pull this picture up. So I just pulled up a picture. She is actually a green cheek conure, but a yellow-sided green cheek conure, which is a much more colorful breed of conures. I know, they can hear you. But let me go ahead and share on my desktop what this looks like. So this is what she looks like. This is just an online picture. I can't get to my phone to show you guys a real good picture of her. But this is what she looks like. She's a yellow-sided conure. There's a lot of yellow on the chest and down to her legs. She's got very, very green wings, but the flight feathers on her wings are blue. As you can see here, this is actually a better picture to show you her colors. She's got like a grayish head. She's got a little pink on her cheeks, like little pink cheeks, and a real bright red tail, and an orangish reddish body. Like right on her tummy is very reddish orange. So I think we're gonna have a good time really painting some of her colors and whatnot. So I thought that would be good. Just something to do. So let me go ahead and put this back up. Turn that off. Alright, but as you can see, that's kind of the color palette we're working with. I don't think we need anything too much darker. So one thing too to take note of is the color palette is a little off on the webcam. So after this is completed, I will take a picture and post it to my Instagram. Oof, that was globby. Delightful. But I'll post it and we'll see how that looks. Are you black? I cannot tell. My eyesight has gotten awful, and I left my glasses at a bar last night, so I don't have glasses right now, but it's gonna be good. So for those of you just joining, I'm painting a picture of my bird, and again, a forewarning, I am not the best at painting, and that's okay. We're just here to have a good time and raise money for a good cause. We're raising money for the Christchurch victims, so it's gonna be a good time. I forgot the blue. Let me add the blue, and then we'll actually start. I'm sorry I've had to step away for a second for a phone call. Oh, no worries. Real life happens. I mean, not that this isn't real life. I'm not a figment of your imagination. You know what? Yeah, I'm a figment of your imagination. Just, you know, here to make your day a little brighter. You maybe need to work on your imagination, though. Just saying, you know, you maybe could have come up with someone a little cooler, you know? Just saying, not judging. That was your choice. Alright. Okay, so let's get started on actually painting. I'm so excited. It's been such a long time since I've actually painted a picture, and it's gonna be the best time. Let's do that. Okay. If you're just joining us, feel free to say hello at some point. I'd love to hear from you, see how you're doing. Give you a fond hello on my end of the game. So, let's see. Alright, so I'm going to start. Did I not bring napkins? Of course not. Ah, my shirt will work. It's fine. Okay, so I think we're going to start... I guess starting with the yellow on her would be better. Yeah, I think that'd be good. So we're gonna go ahead. May the spirit of Bob Ross be with you. Oh, I wish. God, you wouldn't know, honestly. I come from a very, very long line of, artists on the Fouquet family, and you really... I'm ashamed to say you really wouldn't know. Let me find... Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Let's do that. It's gonna look very bland at first. I'm just gonna warn you, and that's okay. We're gonna have to do a couple coats, and we're gonna make it work. It's good. Faith, you're playing with your toy. I won't make you stop so I can get a better look. It's okay. Alright, we're gonna do that. But yeah, so, what else, do y'all have a favorite artist? I mean, not to be cliche, but I would have to say Bob Ross is up there for me. Because, I mean, he's such a just nice, good person. Did you know that he was a drill sergeant in the army? And he just swore to never yell again. And that's, you know, and that's why he has that just calm, quiet demeanor. It's really just really cool to see. Someone who really did something to make his life what he wanted it to be. Alright. And he really just worked to make other people happy, which I've just got a lot of respect for. That's what I want to do with my life. Really like Edward Zielinski's paintings. Huh. You know, all the art history classes I took when I was an art major, you'd think I'd know that name, but I don't. Let's look who that is. Let's see. Edward Zielinski's. Edward Zielinski. Images. Paintings. Oh, okay. I like that style. Local artist from Michigan. Ah, I like it. Here, let me share my screen so you guys can see some of this guy's works. They're really pretty. They're very modern, but they're nice. Let's see. Maybe I should just leave the desktop on so you can kind of see. I don't know. But yeah, we got some pretty cool stuff. Very modern works, but I like this one. Nice array of colors, abstractism. That's nice. Something different, which is cool. So there you go. There we go. All right. Pull that back up. I mean, it's hard for me not to also, I have my great aunt Mildred, who, God rest her soul, has passed, but she was basically my grandmother, and man, that woman could paint. That woman was just incredible with what she could do. I always really wanted to, you know, be like her and how well she used to paint. So, you know, let's see. But, yeah, and then my uncle Wayne is actually one of the more famous New Orleans artists. He passed away a while back, but he has, I don't know if anyone here knows who Dr. John is. He is a famous musician. He did the opening song in Princess and the Frog, if anyone's a Disney fan here. But he, his album work was all done by my uncle. He, who was Wayne Fouquet, but he changed his name legally to Vincent Fouquet while he was an artist. But yeah, good stuff. Give her a little yellow here. Just a tad. Faith, you wanna come see me? Come here. No? Okay. She's a little shy right now. She had to go to the vet today, so she's a little upset with me for having to go to the vet. But it was definitely needed. She got her beak trimmed and her claws trimmed, and she's feeling healthier. It's a good time. She's gonna feel a lot better. And it won't hurt as much when she bites the crud out of my hands. She's very sweet, but she gets sassy. Such a mess. But you know, what can you do? A little more of a rich yellow towards the center. You can't really see this on the webcam. Eventually, I'll get a better webcam. Eventually, you know. Maybe when I get my refund. Who knows? This is gonna be different, but that's okay. Let's see. She's got a little yellow on her feetsies. Just a tad. Just a tiniest tad. Got some yellow. But, let's see. My baby. She's weirded out that I keep looking at her. She's a mess. But, you know. Let's do some white and some gray for her head. Gonna be good stuff. Let's check on the donation page. Anyone made a donation yet? It's okay if not. Not a big deal. Whoa! Holy cow! Who did that? An anonymous person just donated $100. What? Okay, Rihanna, thank you for 10. Very grateful. Who donated $100? Okay, well, we hit goal. That was quick. All right. Please feel free to continue donating. Whoa, that was quick. One very kind person donated $100 already. Wow. Thank you so much. If you would like to donate as well, the link is in the description below. Thank you so much to everyone who's partaking in this. We are raising money to help the Christchurch victims in New Zealand from the awful things that happened this morning. We are just here to do our part and do what we can. But thank you so much to whoever just, you know, did that. That means a lot. That was incredibly kind. Man, I cannot get over that. Thank you guys so much. I'm so glad that you're all here and we're just doing something to just really make a good change. I know it doesn't seem like much. $100 in the scope of things doesn't seem like, you know, a big deal. Like, that was just our goal. I mean, one person just donated $100. But just you know, doing a small part, everyone doing a small part becomes a big part. And I don't know if that makes any sense, but if everyone does a little, then it turns into a lot. And that's what I'm trying to do here. As long as, you know, everyone tries to do a little, a lot can happen. And that's what we're here to do. We're making change one person at a time, one step at a time, a little bit at a time. I'm mixing paint right now. I'm not just sitting here, I promise. But yeah, we're doing good things, and I am so incredibly grateful to you guys for being here and helping out with this and making this happen for these people, because I'll start crying on stream. I better not. I don't want to. We're raising money for a really good cause, and I'm very grateful that you guys are here today. So thank you for that. Really, I really appreciate it. Man. Wow. I'm sorry, I'm still just very blown away by the generosity of you guys. I don't know who donated the $100. You can comment. Please comment so I know who to send the painting to. If not, the runner-up right now is Rihanna with $10, which was very kind, Rihanna. Thank you so much. You're a college student like I am, and I know money's tight. So, thank you. That means a lot. I mean, every bit counts, and $10 is a lot of money. So I am incredibly grateful. Man, what a great time, guys. I am so grateful for what we're doing here today. Man, I'm still blown away. I can't stop saying that either. But God, guys, I can't thank you enough for just being awesome already. It just means a lot. We're just doing some good, and that's what it's all about, honestly. Just doing a little bit every day to make everyone happy in the world. And right now, it's a hard thing to think about, being happy when, you know, so many people suffered and lost so much this morning. Welcome back, Rihanna. I don't know if you heard. Thank you for your $10. Goodness gracious, that meant a lot. And someone anonymously donated $100, so we already hit goal today. And we are still raising money, going above and beyond the Call of Duty. We're gonna see where the wind blows for this. So, but yeah, we have hit goal, and we're gonna keep going. What an incredibly generous. We just, you guys are all such good people. So generous. I'm getting Bob Ross vibe from the painting and talking in a chill voice about positivity. Ah, oh, man, I prayed for that. I really did. I kept, you know, being like, God, give me some inspiration from the greatest artist I know, Bob Ross himself, for just being an awesome dude, making some positive changes by being just a quiet, good person. Oh man, that's a really big compliment, Rihanna. Thank you. That means more than I can put to words, believe me. Man, I cannot tell you how excited I am about what's happening here today. You guys are absolutely incredible. We're raising so much. We're raising money to help those who went through the worst tragedy imaginable this morning. And you know what? I'm just really proud of the people who are here. Even if you're just watching, you're supporting by being here, and we're really grateful to you for being here. So thank you so much. Thank you. Bob Ross, he is with you, my child. He is also right behind you. Oh God, is he? I mean, I guess there's worse people to have right behind me, so I can't complain too loudly. Let me get my black paint open. So I guess if anyone's here with me, I'm glad it's him. All right, get some darker gray in there. So let's see. Pull that back up. So, enough about me. I feel like I've been talking a while. I mean, that's what a live stream is, so I guess that makes sense. But what are you guys up to? I've heard from Rihanna and Connor. How are you guys doing? Are y'all doing good? Was your Friday okay? I mean, I like Fridays, so honestly, I don't know many people who don't like Fridays. It's not it's not a common thing to not like them. My lucky stiff sisters all got to have their Friday off, and I was very jealous. And they got crawfish, and I was like, excuse me, where's my crawfish? And they were like, oh, well, we didn't get you any. And I was like, oh, well, okay. So I bought some crawfish because I like crawfish, and they were delish. I very much liked them. Let's do that. If you are not from Louisiana, crawfish is my favorite food, and I know that sounds gross to you right now, but believe me, if you ever come down here, it is so delicious. It is my favorite food in the entire universe, because I don't understand why. They're just delicious. I know that they look gross to you. They look like bugs. There's a reason they're called mud bugs, but I promise you they're wonderful. They are incredible. And if you try them, you won't be disappointed. I'm just saying. Alright, we're gonna go a tiny bit darker around the eyes. Just a tiny bit. Just right there. Yeah, good. Oh man, but no one's telling me how their day is. I haven't heard anyone say their day's been good, their day's been okay. Let's talk about days. What's been going on with you? Huh? What has been happening? Is life treating you okay? I hope life's treating you okay. You are a magical human being of hope and wonder, and you deserve a wonderful day. You should have the best day. I have decreed it so. So, there you go. You're gonna have a good day today. And since it's late, and already the day is ending, you're gonna have a great day tomorrow too. My day was okay, nothing too special, just work, etc. True, I hear you. I had work today too. It was a good time. It was as good as a work time can be, you know. It was a fun time. I will let Connor answer that, where he works, because that is not my place to answer, I guess. That's more his area, since it's his job. Alright. Get that. Good. Okay. Just gonna get a tad bit of white in here. Really lighten up. Ah, there's Hunter. There he is. What is up? He works at a fancy retirement home. Let me tell you about this place, guys. This is a very fancy place. I went there once to go visit a neighbor and who had, you know, gotten injured and went to stay there for a little while. And man, that place is pretty. If I had, what was it, like $15,000, I'd stay there. I would totally stay there. Well, Connor, I'm glad to hear that work was okay. I mean, you told me some fun stories about it today already, so I know that was a good time. And yes, retirement community is a better word. That's a good way to put it. Hunter, as you can see, we're painting your best friend. We're painting Faith today, for charity, because charity. Let me put a little touch of white in there. There we go. That's a little better. And then we're gonna grab a little bit more black, so you can see I'm just mixing paints. Not something I do super often, but here we are. If you are just joining us, we are raising money to help those who were affected in the Christchurch, New Zealand tragedy this morning. There's a link in the description if you'd like to help out. Our goal was $100. Someone has already donated the $100 to us anonymously, which we are incredibly grateful for, and we have had a wonderful donation by the lovely Rihanna of $10. And whoever donates the most money gets this painting of my bird. I know that doesn't, I know it's a small incentive, but it is, I mean, if you like birds, it'll be something, you know. If you don't like birds, still donate. You can choose someone to give the painting to, I suppose. You don't have to keep it. Not gonna make you keep it. It's not what I'm about. But you know. But yeah, we're raising money to help those poor people out. It was absolutely just dreadful what happened today. So we're just doing our part to make a difference. And we're gonna make it the best. We're gonna make it the best of the situation that we can. So, man, I'm really excited you guys are all here. You should do these more often. This is fun and super chill. It's nice. Thank you, Connor. That means a lot. I'd like to, honestly. It's nice to just sit and talk, do a little bit of painting, you know, just hang out with people, talk about really nice conversations, you know, about like how lovely you guys are and how much I like you. You know, it's good stuff. How much I appreciate you and the good things that we can do in the world. I don't know. We'll see. One day at a time. Not gonna make any grand statements of K4FI is coming back or this is what we're gonna do next. I don't know where we're going next. I don't know anything about the future right now, and I'm okay with that. It's nice to just kind of take it a day at a time. And right now, this day is we are going to help our brothers and sisters in need in New Zealand. And we're gonna try and help make their grieving a little bit easier. So, If you are wondering what I'm painting, this is a painting of my lovely bird Faith, who is precious and adorable, and I love her with all of my heart. So we're going to make this a very fun painting. So how is everyone else doing today? Hunter, how was your day? Was work okay? Work treating you okay? Do I need to come punch someone in the face? I'll punch someone in the face. You know I'll do it. I mean, I won't do it because I'm not a violent person. But, you know, I'll come and talk to somebody for you. I'll talk to them in the best way. In the way that says, hey, you, stop being rude to my buddy. I mean, I'm just assuming that. I mean, he might have had a really good day, and I'm saying all of these things. I probably just got you fired. Sorry about that, man. I didn't mean to get you fired or anything. And just kind of what happened. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm here sorry. I've been talking to you this whole time, and you haven't really been listening. It's okay. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Oh, man. Good stuff. Alright. I think we can start a little of the green. Oh, she said it. Get the presses rolling. Headline King Formify is coming back. Where did she come from? Where did she go? Where did she come from? Cotton Eye Joe. More from Joe later tonight. Well, thanks, Joe. As you can see, we are a news station of misquotes, as most news stations do. So, there you go. Fake news at it again. Bringing it back. Connor Lore. Man. Good stuff. I don't know. A day at a time. Like I said. We'll see what happens. Just taking it. Making the best of things. I gotta tell you guys. This has been a real transition period for me. I'm going to bed. I'm gonna die. Well, I'm glad you stopped in for a few minutes, man. Appreciate you just checking in to see how we're doing. Really means a lot. So, you have a good night. Get some rest. I know you have work tomorrow, so you do what you gotta do, buddy. Do what you gotta do. Hope you have a good night. Get some sleeps. Ah, man. Alright, let's mix some more colors. Don't die, please. Well, Connor, he can't make any promises. You know that. He's just klutzy as I am sometimes. That's not true. I'm too klutzy for my own good. Alright, let's get some orange. Okay. I'm gonna put some orange. Some light yellow. Alright, let's do that. Yeah, that'll be good. Get some of that. Alright. You can't really see what I'm doing because I'm not holding the plate under the camera well enough. Let's see. And some red. Get some red for there. Need a little more orange in that. Yeah, that's good. There we go. Just a nice transition of colors going so I can see how it works. I think that'll be good. Let's go ahead and clean up paintbrush. So you can see I'm a very rich artist. I have paper plates, a paper cup full of water. Remember, kids, when you're painting, do it at your desk with your really expensive computer with a large cup of water. Always a good idea. That's how God intended it. Live in your life with risk. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. But yeah, don't do that. Seriously, don't do that. I'm doing it because I'm streaming, but don't put liquids by your computer. Oh, it's failed me so many times, and here I am doing it again. Because I'm a glutton for punishment. That's what I do best. Alright, let's do that. Get some more orange in there. We'll just start with an orange base and we'll add the red in a second. Gosh golly gee, Miss Kfo, I sure will follow your advice and go and do that ASAP. Yeah, go put liquid on your computer. Kformify is not liable for any damage that happens to your computer. There we go, I said it. You can't sue me now. Haha. I have bested you. How do you feel? You have been bested by the best. Alright. Now we're gonna get some red and really pepper it in. Keep in mind this is not going to be the most realism style. I have never been good with painting realism. I can draw realism all day long. Cannot paint it. So, 'tis but a flesh wound indeed. Cut your arms off. I'll cut your leg. I'll bite your. Is it bite your arms off? Man. You. Wait, what? What? Oh, I guess you typed that by mistake. No big deal. All good. Yeah, I do more of like, with painting at least, more of just kind of a wherever the wind blows kind of style, which is fine. You're braver than me for doing art on a live stream. I'd be too nervous. You're doing great. Thank you. I don't feel brave, but I'll take it. Thank you. I know it's not the best painting, and I'm just doing it because it's something nice to do while raising money for a cause, so, you know, all in good all in good fun. All in good fun. Alright. Let's see. I guess I could do some of the tail since we're here, and her tail is red, so I'll go ahead and get a good angle on that. Let's get more red. You can see what I'm doing, getting more red and a tad bit of orange because she's got a little bit of a brighter red tail. That'll be good. Alright. So, I'm gonna come here. I'm just gonna... Man. How does this look on you guys' angle? There's a bit of a foreshortening thing happening on you guys' end because the webcam's set up a bit weird. But you know, a girl does what she can. You know, short notice and all. I have a very bad webcam, but you know, it gets us through. Gets us through the day. For anyone just joining us, we are raising money to help the Christchurch victims in New Zealand. Whoever donates the most money gets this painting of my bird, because everybody likes birds, right? Everybody likes birds. If you don't like birds, I don't know why you're here. I'm kidding. You're welcome to be here. Everyone is welcome to their opinions. It's totally okay if you don't like birds. Actually, I say that. I have 3 sisters. I want the bird. I don't blame you. I love her dearly. Hunter might fight you for her, though. Hunter is very much a fan of the bird. What was I saying? I was saying something. Oh, if you're not a fan of birds, it's not a big deal. I have 3 older sisters, and 2 of them are terrified of birds. I just want the painting of the bird. Oh, well, so far, you're the one in the running for it. Whoever donated $100. Holy cow. They did it anonymously, which was incredibly kind of them. So so far, Rihanna, you're in the lead with $10, which is more than I thought this painting would sell for. I was expecting the winner to be like $10. I mean, not $10, like $2. So that was great. Much faster than I was anticipating, believe me. But if you would like the painting, anyone else out there, try and beat her donation of $10. And if you also donate $10, I'll figure out a way to decide between the two of you, or I'll just have to make a second painting. Maybe I'll just make a second painting. I don't know. If a bunch of you donate $10, then we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun. But yeah. All right. So let me look at my picture so I can see. Okay. We need some gray on her toesies. So we're gonna do some more gray with a tiny bit of yellow, but mainly gray. Just that. Yeah, that's good. And then some white. Yeah. Well, that's a weird color. That's not what I thought it would be. Give me some white. The white's a bit chunky, which means I need new white, but that's okay right now. It does the job. Let's get more gray. Yeah, that's better. So, let's see. What else can we talk about? Early spring this year, huh? I mean, we had a small cool front down here in the south. I don't know why I said south like that. God help me. But we had a cool front today, and that's been nice because I'm not a fan of warm weather, but it's been pretty warm around here lately. Although I'm sure the sunshine's been nice for many people. A lot of people like sunshine. Can't imagine why. I'm just kidding. I like sunshine too. I gotta start going in the sunshine more, which I have been. I'm going for walks and stuff more, so that's been good. Have any funny stories from work? Not where I currently work. I work in IT. You'd think I'd have funny stories, but I don't really have many funny stories in IT. I'm pretty much at my desk all day at that job. Let's see. I can tell you guys the story of the time I was mistaken for a hobo when I was at Louisiana Tech. That story usually gets me a few weird looks, but it's true. It's one of my funnier stories. I was at Louisiana Tech for and it was like, I think it was Mardi Gras break. It was, I think, mid-March, and most of the campus was empty. You know, like most campuses are when school is out. But I had stayed on campus because I didn't have a car at the time. And it was a pretty deserted campus. So, you know, we just, I had the dorm to myself. I kind of was vegging it for several days. I was living off of beef ramen, which makes me not like ramen as much anymore. At least not the beef kind. I don't eat it as much anymore. But I was vegging it quite a bit in my, you know, just sweatpants, a t-shirt, just being comfortable because it was my vacation, you know. But I went out finally one day. I left my dorm room for the first time in like 5 days, and which was good. I needed to get out of my room, and I did. I got out of my room, and there was this spot on campus that I absolutely loved. It was just this little hill right next to the theater building that the sun just hit perfectly. It was just like one of those places that I really found peace. So I just packed a bag, put some fun stuff in it, like a book to read. I had my phone with me. Just you know, just was gonna make a nice little day of it. You know, just something to do, and just to get out for a few minutes. And so I just went and set up shop. I again was dressed in like just it was my blue Louisiana Tech pants, and just a t-shirt, you know, nothing weird or anything. And I had a towel, and I sat on my towel, just laying, I was like just sitting in the sun, trying to be outside more. Well, this lady comes, these two ladies come around the bend, and they're jogging. I don't really pay them much mind at first until I hear one of them say, "Oh, look at this poor thing." And I'm looking around like, who's she talking about? And all of a sudden she's like, I guess I have to help. And so she walks up to me, rummages through her little fanny pack, and pulls out some coins and throws them at me. They hit me, and as they hit me, she says, "So you can do some laundry." And then just walks away, while saying, I'm so glad that I could do something for her. And she just walked away, bragging about her good deeds to her friend. And I'm looking down, she threw 2 nickels at me. 2 nickels. 10 cents. What, in what world could I do anything with 10 cents? I was offended as a homeless person. In what world am I going to be able to do anything with 10 friggin' cents? Like, if I was homeless, I'd still be offended. Like, that's not helpful. You didn't do anything. You hoity-toity little rich person. Oh, I was so just offended. Like, how dare you? Ugh, that lady. I still think about her on a daily basis. Like, how are you gonna do that to a person? Like, ugh, Lord. But yeah, I still tell that story today and just laugh about it, because good night nurse, that lady. But that's one of my funnier stories. As far as just let's see, do I have any funny work stories? Like, maybe not from where I work now, but just in general. I don't know. Let me think. I used to work at this really fun store called Second and Charles. Loved that place. That was a dream job. I miss it sometimes because, the people were really nice. They always were. And my coworkers were great. The environment was welcoming. The people were just nice, It was just a good time. But it was a nerdy store. It's called Second and Charles. If you have one in your area, it's owned by Books A Million. Ugh, my favorite kind of place. It's just nerdy and relaxed. They got a ton of books. They got music. They got video games. They got collectibles and comics. God, good stuff. I can tell you, my worst work experience was with Walgreens. I just saw Connor comment about Walgreens. My worst story, my worst work experience story involves when I worked in Walgreens. I was working at the front register as a cashier, and this man came through. I didn't know Second and Charles was owned by Books A Million. Yes, it is. It is owned by Books A Million. It was kind of like their attempt to, spice up the business a bit. So, yeah, good stuff. They did good. Because that's what that store was before it was Second and Charles. It was a Books A Million, at least here in little town of Louisiana. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, worst story. I should have known. Yeah. So at Gill's Bar, they sell so many books. Yeah, I know they do, but they're all secondhand, which is why they're cheaper, and that helps a lot. But yeah, when I worked at Walgreens, there was this man that came in, and he just was rude from the get-go. And I think he was asking about something with the propane tanks, and we were out, and so there wasn't anything I could do for him, and I just was polite and said, "Sir, I'm sorry, we are currently out of propane." is there anything I can do for you? I think I can call the other store that's just down the street and see if they have any for you. And he went off. He was just like, I can't believe it. There's just so much incompetence, and you are the worst worker I've ever worked with. And I was just like, what? And there was like 5 people in line behind him. And he just started like cursing me out. And I called the manager. And he, as soon as I did, he left. Still cursing me out. And all of the people in line behind him were just like, you didn't do anything wrong. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Like, do you need anything? And I was just like, I'm fine. I'm okay. I just didn't really know how to respond. It was just kind of crazy. I don't know. It was just like, wow, what an angry person. I'm sorry he was so angry. There wasn't really much else I could do for him, but you know. Oh well. Life goes on, I guess. But yeah, that was my worst work experience. Let's see. But yeah, I don't really have a lot of fun work stories as much as I'm sure a lot of other people do. I'm trying to think what, I don't know. But enough about me. Let's see. It's just sad that they didn't confront the guy for talking to you like that. Yeah, no, I guess not, but he seemed kind of aggressive. Like he might have thrown a punch. So it wouldn't have shocked me, honestly, if he had. So I'm, I don't hold anything against them for not, because it wasn't a good situation to be in. So it's not their fault. Any fun theater stories? Oh man, where do I start with theater stories? So for those who don't know, I was in theater for a very long time. And I was in so many great programs, but in high school, we had a lot of fun. I'd have to say some of my better stories are the ones in high school. One of them being I was in a production of The Little Mermaid and played one of Ariel's sisters. Yes, Queen of Christmas Present. Oh, Rihanna, you were too sweet. Oh man, that role was interesting. Story, yeah, right. Yeah, I had what was I saying? Oh, yeah. We were just joking backstage with the guy who played King Triton, and we were just kidding around. I didn't realize that it was right after the show had ended. We had an audience full of little kids for like a kid show day. Like we had like camps or like just schools on field trips coming through, which was good. It was a good time, and kids are always more fun to perform for, especially with Disney shows. And the show had just ended, and I was joking with the guy who played King Triton backstage, and somehow we were joking about the Mer sisters getting syphilis, and I yelled a little loudly, "Daddy, you gave me syphilis!" and didn't know the mics were on, and of course that meant the entire audience could hear me yell that line. And they had just started walking out, so it wasn't like, it was like the audience was still there, like it was still full of children. So yeah, I introduced children to the term syphilis. That's always good. That's the mark I want to leave on the world. So that's a fun one. I like to think about that a lot. The good mark. OMG, that is hilarious. Yeah, that's one of them. I've also always been very hard of hearing. So, one time my friend was was trying to ask, have you seen, like, where did I leave my pants? And I heard her say, I theatered in my pants. And I was just like, what is that? What does that mean? What does theatering your pants mean? And I just sat there in silence for a long time, trying to figure out what she'd said. And she eventually came over and was like, did you not hear me? I went, no, I heard you. I just don't know what does that mean? And she was like, I'm looking for my pants. And I was like, oh, that's what you said. And she was like, what did you hear? And I said, well, I thought you said I theatered my pants. And I was like, she just started cracking up, because what on earth could that possibly even mean? And so it became like a running joke for a while of theatering your pants, because it made no sense at all. And it was a good time. So it was fun. Those were good times. Theater is always some of my favorite. Hashtag I theatered my pants. That's always that's a good hashtag. We'll get that trending on Twitter one day. I theatered my pants. Always fun. Well, if you're just joining us, we are raising money to support, hello, Kamikaze Kittens. Well, I don't know who you are, but hello, welcome to the stream. We are raising money to help support the victims of the Christchurch, New Zealand tragedy this morning. All we're doing is just sitting, chilling, talking, having a nice time. And we're just trying to, raise money while having a good time. So we're gonna help a good cause. I'm painting a picture of my bird. Whoever donates the most money. I'm a mod in Medic Ninja's channel. Well, thank you. Welcome thank you for coming. Medic is a super cool person, and so that must mean you are as well. So I'm very glad you could stop by today. But yeah, we're raising money for the Christchurch victims, and we're just making a nice time of it. We had a goal of $100, so I'm gonna raise that goal to $200 since we already met the goal about an hour ago. But I believe that painting looks nice, by the way. Thank you, Medic Ninja. Oh.
Music session recorded at the studios of KVU Community Radio in Portland, Oregon. More information about
I don't
KVU
want.
can be found online.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to. Okay, nope. We're gonna just move on to something else. There we go. Sorry, the music was being weird. But yeah. What was I saying? Medic Ninja is one of Hunter's online friends. She's got a server that I follow on Discord. She's a Twitch streamer. She's really, really cool. Go check her out. She's just a cool dude. But yeah, we're just raising money. Whoever donates the most money gets the painting. So far, Rihanna is in the lead with $10. So it's gonna be a good time. Where was I? Oh, I need my picture. Let's pull that back up. Alright, so we've got Connor, we've got Rihanna, we've got Kamikaze. Who else do we have? I see we've got one other person. Don't be shy. Let's, introduce yourself so I can, welcome you to the stream personally. Just glad that you're here. If you're too shy to do so, not a big deal. Just glad you're here. Thank you for coming out. Your presence is just appreciated. Like I said, we're just raising money for a good cause, so that's what's important. If you've missed out, we were just talking about some theater stories I've had in the past. Let's see, what are some other good theater stories? There was the time that for Legally Blonde, we were trying to empty a ton of Red Bull cans for the set. So they'd bought a bunch, and didn't really realize that that meant the students were all going to try drinking all of the Red Bull. And in one day's time, I drank, I believe, 7 Red Bulls in the span of about 3 hours. So I was very hyper that day. Very, very, very hyper. That was a good time. I don't think I've ever had that much energy or that many heart palpitations at once. Okay, for me, no. I know it was a bad choice. I was 16. My body could handle it. I know it's dangerous. I do not recommend it. Kids, don't try it. It's not okay. Not okay. It's a good way to have a heart attack. 7 Red Bulls. My heart just hurts hearing about that. Yeah, I know. My heart was a happy camper with me that day, let me tell you. But yeah, don't do that. Don't do that thing. Whatever you do, don't do what I did. You're all smarter than that. I know that. And if there's anyone younger out there, you're smarter than I was then. Don't do the thing. I will say I had a lot of energy for that show that night, though. Good Lord. It was hyper. I loved that show, Legally Blonde the musical. If you don't know, I mean, I know Connor wasn't a huge fan of that one, but man, I loved that show. It was a good time. Alright, let's get a paintbrush. Don't do the thing. K-Formify. Yeah, K-Formify 2019. Don't do the thing. Profound words spoken here today. That's what we're here for. I don't claim to know much. Let's get her cheek. Honestly, pretty happy with how this is turning out. I wasn't sure I was going to like it at all. It looks pretty good so far. Let's pull that closer to her eye. We are going to have to do her eye soon. But we're going to finish her body first. And then we'll start doing some more finer details. Let's see. What was I saying? I don't know. It was probably not important. Let's see. What other theater stories do I have? So there was the time that Rihanna mentioned where there was a musical version of A Christmas Carol that we did, and I played Ghost of Christmas Present. And one of the things I had to do as Ghost of Christmas Present was I carried this giant walking staff that, you know, I had to like do like a bunch of twirls with on stage. And I'm very clumsy, like very clumsy. So it was very interesting to try and train me to not be clumsy. And what I mean by that is for the first few rehearsals, I kept accidentally throwing the stick at people. I'm sorry, did you say what your bird's name was? I may have been focused on something else. I didn't. I don't think I've mentioned it in about an hour. Her name is Faith. She's a green-cheek, yellow-sided conure. She is absolutely beautiful. I could talk about her for hours because I love her dearly. She is my heart and soul that I would sell my soul for. I won't say that. That's not true. Lord forgive me. But I do love her so much. Her name is Faith. And I love her to the ends of this earth. Yeah, she's a green cheek conure. The prettiest of pretties. And you'll see her if I have a webcam stream, where you like a face cam stream. You'll see her. Hang on, you can see the paints that I'm doing. Get some light blue in there. Sorry, we're getting her flight wing colors are blue, so we got to get that in there. Get some. Oh, that's better. That's closer to her color. But yeah. Oh yeah. So while rehearsing, I kept throwing the stick at people by accident because I was surrounded by a bunch of dance members, like people who were trying to do like really pretty professional dances while I sang the song. And I had to keep flipping the giant staff out. and I'd end up hitting people quite a bit. And that didn't go over well. So it took a while to master that. But at one point, I hit my director in the face by accident. And he didn't appreciate that at all. But it wasn't on purpose. And he knew that. It was not on purpose. It just kind of kept happening. He knew not to stand there. That's not my fault. But yeah. Alright, let me get a little dark blue. And we'll get some detail. Just a little bit of detail. There we go. Alright. Let me get like full dark blue for right here. Good stuff. I'll touch of blue right there. I don't like it, but it's fine. I'll make it work. But yeah, I once hit my director in the face with a stick. Always good. My favorite show I ever did was called Noises Off. It's a farce show, and I played a British actress who in the show was playing a Cockney maid, and I don't want to say maid, more like housekeeper. And that was fun. That was a good time. But it was hilarious, and one of the stories I have behind that was I could never remember, there was a certain point in the show that I needed to limp, and so before, it was right at the beginning of Act 3, and so before that one would start, I would, my favorite comedy ever, I'm still jealous that you guys did that show. I know, I love that show. I still think about doing that show all the time. But yeah, before the start of Act 3, every time, I would, right as Act 3 started, my colleague and I had a bit backstage where we would yell like we were actresses fighting during the middle of a show, because the whole point of the show is it's a show that's falling apart during the run of the show, and it's hilarious. So while we're fighting, things are supposed to get physical, and so while things are getting physical, so I remember to limp, I would just kick the crud out of the stage. And that made me remember, because my toes would hurt for the rest of the evening, and so I'd limp, and it worked. I don't suggest doing that, but it worked. Yeah, don't do that. Just don't do that. If you gotta limp, just remember to limp. High school Caitlin wasn't always the smart Caitlin, but she did what she did. But kids, don't try this at home. And then another thing that happened, method acting. Yeah, don't method act. That's not acting. Method acting's not okay. I was in a weird place when that show was happening. Like, I was extremely happy to have that role, because it was like, it just fit me so well. That was like my favorite role I've ever played. But on that note, I had just broken up with a long-term relationship, and which is fine and dandy, but my mental state was not where it should have been at the time, and so I was making poor choices, like method acting. Don't method act, kids. Just don't do it. It's not a good idea. If you're just joining us, we are raising money for the Christchurch tragedy this morning in New Zealand. You can donate. There is a link in the description below. I think our goal now is $150. We are currently at $110. Whoever donates the most money gets this painting of my lovely, adorable bird. Let's see. So far, the person in the lead is Rihanna with $10. So please feel free to donate below, or if you'd like to donate directly, you can do so as well. It's but it should be under, what did I say it was called? Let me go find it again. I have the link. If you go into the GoFundMe, which is the link in the description below, there is a link in the description of that says donate to the victims directly if you're not comfortable doing the GoFundMe, which is totally understandable. I don't have any problem with, with that, obviously. Just please help the cause, help the people out. That's what we're trying to do here. All of the proceeds are going straight there. That's what we're here for, is to help people, help each other out, help out our brothers and sisters who have undergone the worst kind of tragedy. But that's why we're here, and that's why we're doing this. We're just gonna have a chill, fun stream, and talking and painting and just having a nice time. So that's what we're doing, having a nice time. But yeah, let's see. But yeah, theater was fun. Theater was my passion for a long, long time. It still kind of is. Entertaining in general. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Let's pull that off. There we go. Painting in general, not painting in general. The arts in general have always kind of been my thing. Don't ask me to do math. I'm good at it, but I hate it. That's why I am where I am. Because you can't really do much in the entertainment industry as far as college is concerned. And so I'm a general studies major. Alright. Why is there someone singing? I don't want you singing. No, I don't want that. Alright, Happy on the Meadow. Let's play that instead. Favorite role, dream role. Yeah, like I said, favorite role I've played would be Dottie from Noises Off. It's just funny. It just was the best because it was just so naturally funny, and it was a great cast. Everyone was just the best. It just was my favorite show because the people were so great. And you couldn't beat the environment and the energy of that show. It just was awesome. So definitely Noises Off as Dottie / Mrs. Clackett, because she plays a character in a show called Mrs. Clackett. So yeah, definitely that. And then dream role, this is gonna be super cliche, but right now the dream role would be Eliza from Hamilton, because her songs are my favorite. And before you ask, not the song that I sang at karaoke last night. That was Angelica's song. I sang karaoke last night. I did the thing. Never thought I'd do that, but I did it. It was fun. We had a good time. But yeah, I would say Eliza. Her song Burn is one of my favorite songs in the entire world to sing. I'm gonna have to let that dry before I try and add black there. Yeah, I'm gonna let that dry before we go any further with that one. But let's see. But yeah, that's definitely one of my dream roles. I guess if as far as musicals are concerned, that's my dream role. As far as a straight play, what would be my dream role? I don't know. I have to really think about that. I'm more of a musical person. I'm good at, which is funny because acting, I'm a better actor than singer. At least in recent years, I've discovered that I'm a better actor than singer, which is totally okay. Nothing wrong with that. It's just what is happening in my life, and that's totally cool. Nope. Oh, shush. Shush, 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 shush. Very good at both. Well, you're just very sweet, but I love you dearly for being so sweet. You need to bring up her cheek a bit more. Let's get the black off of this. What was I saying? But, yeah, I've always really just loved the arts. It's just always been what I've been about. visual or performing arts. I don't know. I've just always set design was my thing in when I was studying theater in college, and I still wish I was doing that sometimes. Because there's just something really cool about creating the world that in the environment that people are seeing. And that was always just really cool. That was a good time. Lighting design's really fun. I might like to start doing lighting design like at my church or something, because my church is huge and extravagant. They do really cool stuff. And so I'd like to maybe start doing some lighting design there. I like lighting design as well. So that'd be kind of cool. There we go. That looks better. Let me bring the gray down a bit too. Give her eye more definition. I'm giving my bird eyeliner in this painting, basically. Let's grab some of this. Give her some definition to her eye. Yeah, just like that. That's better. BRB. Alright, well, I'll see you in a sec. No worries. Let's see. Where are we currently at with the donations? Alright, we're at 110 still. No worries. Glad you guys are here, having a good time. Please feel free to donate. The description is in the link below. The link is in the description below. You can tell it's 12:30. I am just a goofball. Connor, you should probably go to bed, dude. Don't you have work tomorrow? I don't want you to stay up too late if you're gonna not feel good. As much as I'm happy to have you here, I don't want you to be so tired that you're miserable tomorrow. Right, let's grab some gray. Mix that. I'm gonna start doing some more pin feather look because she's very young. No, I'm off tomorrow. Good. Okay. Good. I am too. I'm catching up with an old theater director tomorrow, getting lunch with them, so it'll be a good day. And then I'm not doing anything. So, sweet, it's a party. Heck yeah, it's a party. We're having the best time. That's what we're doing. Alright, let's get some feathery details in here. Wow, that's actually looking okay. Cool. Didn't know it would look good. Alright. I'm sure that the camera is not picking up the feathery detail, and that's fine. Only because it's not the highest resolution camera, and that's okay. Let's get more yellow in there. Get a little more gray in there. Yeah, that'll be good. Let me get one of my fine point paintbrushes. And we'll do just get some fine tooth combs. Alright, and then get some darker gray for some good stuff, just so you can see the color what we're doing. Again, the coloring's not the best on this webcam. I'm gonna get a new webcam soon. It's gonna be a good time after I do my taxes, which I'm gonna do tomorrow night because I have no excuse not to do them tomorrow night. I'm gonna be an adult. I'm totally an adult. You can tell I do adulty things, like paint. Painting's not childish. Everyone should paint. I don't care if you're good or not, just paint. It's just relaxing. You don't have to show it to anybody. It's just a fun thing to do to make you feel better. Just fun. Now I am starting to sound like Bob Ross. Let's see. Let's get some. Let's do some of that. A little lighter. Let's see. I don't care if you're good or not. Just paint. It's true. You really should. It's what, if it makes you happy, do it. I mean, don't, if it hurts other people, don't. Obviously. If it affects other people in a negative way, don't do it. But otherwise, do what makes you happy. Just small things that you enjoy doing. Find what makes you happy and do it. It's a good time. You don't have to do it in front of other people. Just have a fun time with it. That's what matters. Need more white in this party. Well, that had pink in it, but that's okay. Happy little accident. Yep. I need to stop watching so much Bob Ross. I've been watching Bob Ross. I had something go down recently where I haven't been the happiest person, but I've learned a lot from it. And so I've been watching a lot of Bob Ross, which has been super duper nice. But I'm starting to quote him a little too much, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, he's got great quotes, so it's not a bad thing. He's a wonderful person. And I like his motto of after being a drill sergeant, he was just never gonna yell again. It's just, I had a lot of respect for that. He didn't want to yell anymore, and so he didn't. And that's just cool. Just a good time. If you're still just joining us, we are raising money to help out the Christchurch victims of New Zealand. We are very glad you are here. I am messing this up. I need more white paint. Give me the white. There we go. That's gonna be better. I don't have any of the tools that he has either. Like, I don't have scrapers, and I don't use giant brushes. Well, he does more landscapes anyway. I could try a landscape at some point. I thought about doing one this evening, but I'm not good with that all the time. So that's still not light enough. I can't match the color. It's going to be really thick paint in that one spot. And that's okay. Just, that's fine. That's a little better. A little better. That's good. We'll do just like that. That's good. That's fine. I'm not gonna touch the neck anymore. If I keep touching the neck, I'm just gonna keep messing it up. Let's get the tiniest bit of red, so we can do the cheeks. Tiny bit of red and a little bit of black. Yeah, good stuff. One of the fun lessons I learned in theater too was just how to like get the right pigments of things. Not that I'm great at that, but you know, I really liked color theory, which I had took a color theory class when I was an art student too, but you know, it's good stuff. Whoop, 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 too much. Alright, let me get some paint off my brush. There we go. It's better to have a dry brush when you're doing this kind of detail stuff. That's better. Good, good. Okay. And let's do get some green. Well, that's more blue than green. Let me get some of this green. But what are you guys up to? I've been talking a lot. I mean, I guess that's what a live stream does, but I want to hear from you guys. You know? Let's see. What are you guys' favorite YouTubers? Let's play that game. I have a ton. I basically don't watch TV anymore. I just watch YouTube videos, which is always cool. Nothing wrong with that. It's just what I do. I think Uh-oh, that's a loaded question. Is it a loaded question? I mean, I know that some people have different opinions on different YouTubers, and that's totally fine. I think so some of the ones I watch the most would be Game Grumps, Gerbeegly, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Lord Minion 777, MySkerm. Oh, no, I mean, I just have so many I've watched. Yeah, me too. Me too. Jack's Films. That's a big one. I watch a lot of Jack's Films. And then, let's see. What else? Who else do I still watch? JonTron. JonTron is, like, one of my favorites. No, he is not the reason I bought a Conure. I get that question a lot. I honestly got a Conure because of a past relationship, and it was the best thing to happen from that relationship because I have my best little friend who's a fur baby, and I love her so much. Well, not a fur baby, a feather baby, which I love, who I love so much. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, Faith, I did not get Faith because JonTron has shock. That's obviously a common misconception. I love my bird so much, though. She's the best bird. I am so lucky. I'm glad she can't speak English. She'd be so puffed up right now. She is a cocky, sassy sass. Ashens, Philip Solo, TV, JonTron, H3, Markiplier, those are a few. Yeah, I don't watch H3 that much. I should probably give them another go. I've only seen like 2 or 3 of their videos. But Ethan's a cool dude. I follow him on Twitter, and he has some you know, wisdom that I appreciate that he shares with the world. So, that's always good. Yeah. Had an H3 phase. There you go. See? H3 was really popular when I was younger. So I'm honestly a little shocked that I wasn't more into H3. It's weird that I wasn't. I don't know. Is this jazz? This doesn't sound like jazz music, but that's just me. I don't know. Who's to say? Who's to say? Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's do some dark green. I should have brought paper towels. I'm just wiping my paintbrushes on my shirt, which is fine. If anyone's a Crank Gameplays fan, I'm wearing one of his merch shirts. And it's got like that 90s pattern on it, so it kind of just looks like it was meant to have paint all over it, so it's fine. It's all good. Sounds like the same 3 notes from a Disney ride. Oh, what ride? You know, I think you're thinking of Test Track in Epcot, and I can definitely hear that. I'm gonna change the song. It's starting to annoy me. The Jack Maybe Project? I don't know what this is, but sure. Oh, no. Nope. Chameleon is what we're playing now. Which ride, though? Yeah, like I said, I think it's Test Track is the ride that he's referring to. That's what it sounds like to me anyway. I don't know if it's true or not. But yeah. What was I doing? Either way, I'm gonna get some sleep. I'll see you later. Night, everyone. Well, good night, man. Thank you so much for coming by. It was really sweet of you. I know it was for you, definitely very last minute for you, so thank you for coming by. Thank you. And I hope you have a wonderful night. So thank you for coming. But we're still going. We're raising money for Christchurch, New Zealand victims. We're just having a fun stream of painting and talking and just having a chill time. Like I said, I know it's late, so, but we're just raising money for a good cause and having a good time while doing it. So, nothing wrong with that. Let me get some light. There we go. Okay, so I think what I was gonna do next was do some wing definition. So I'm gonna grab some more green and tad of blue, not much. Yeah, just like that. Good. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Lucky me, I have an evening shift tomorrow, so I've got all night. Thank you for being here. It means a lot. You gotta pee. Okay, that's fine. Be safe. Walk with lights on. That's always a good idea. But yeah. In case you are still just joining us, we are raising money for the Christchurch victims, and we're just trying to have a nice time doing it. You can find a link in the description below to donate. Our goal is $150 now. It was $100, but we hit that goal about an hour ago, which is great. Very excited about that. But whoever donates the most money gets this painting of my bird. I don't know. It was just a small incentive for people. Not a huge deal. Just something fun. But yeah. Just if you want to donate, you can click that link in the description below, or just, just you being here is a support in and of itself. So thank you for coming on by. I'm really grateful to you. Do I have, yeah, let's get this guy. This is a good brush for this. Gonna get a little bit of color. And we're gonna go, fix her back. I'm getting so much paint probably on my poor mouse, and it's gonna be great. You're back. Hello. Welcome back. Let's do get some color in there. Oh, that's good. That's a good time. Okay. Let's get some highlight on some of these feathers. Let me get rid of. There's my tiny brush. Get some white. We'll highlight some feathers. There we go. Slay Queen, hit him with that highlight. Oh man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Just highlight some of the more pin feather look, because she's got a lot of those. There we go. I feel like a second grader could have painted this, but it's totally okay. It's just about the fun. It's just nice to sit down and relax and paint sometimes. Good stuff. Good stuff. There. Good stuff. Alright. I think for the most... No, your color choices are very good. Well, thank you. You're very kind. It's very sweet of you to say. Hang on, I'm going to put a tiniest dot on her eye to give her a little bit more life. Tiniest dot. There we go. That's better. I guess we can do the branch. Probably be a good idea to do. And then we'll do the background. And then it'll be done. I hope I haven't moved the painting too much. I haven't been looking at the webcam. Let's fix that a little bit. There we go. Good stuff. Honestly, doesn't look that bad on you guys' end. Pretty happy with that. Alright, so I need to get some brown, which I can get right here. Different layers of brown. Let me get my new paper plate, because, like I said, you can tell I'm a fancy artist because I use paper plates to mix my colors. Who needs all those fancy tools and things? It's not me. Ah, that's gross. That's gross. Alright, that brown, some of this brown, got some black, and I got more white, so that'll be good. Let me clean this brush. My water is getting very sludgy. Not sure how much it's actually cleaning anymore, but it's good. As long as we're getting it done, it's fine. We're all fine. Let me pull the chat back up so I can see. Penelope Thompson, why would you donate to terrorists and apologists? Shame on you. Well, you're entitled to your opinion, but I'm not donating to terrorists. I'm donating to people who were attacked by terrorists. Because you see, the definition of a terrorist is someone who causes mass harm to a body of people who did nothing wrong. So if you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here. But not all Muslims are bad people, and I think that you need to have a bit of a reality check. So I don't agree with your views, but you're entitled to your opinions, but you're not gonna like it here, so I don't know why you're here. We're just here to have a nice time and raise money for people who were attacked by a terrorist, because a terrorist is not one specific person, it's not one specific religion. A terrorist is someone who hurts people, and people were hurt today. So anyway, we are doing some really good works today, including this painting, which I'm actually starting to be pretty proud of. So some good stuff happening right here. Get this going. Let's get a nice branch, break up the color scheme a little bit. It's very bright and colorful, so we're probably going to make the background not very bright. Just something to, yes, be proud of the painting. Thanks, Rihanna. We are going to make this. The background will be a little bit bland so we can focus more on the colorfulness of the bird at the center, because she is beautiful and she is gorgeous, and I love this bird. Have I mentioned how much I love my pet bird? She is awesome. Stream is being reported to these people are not innocent, they are invaders. In New Zealand? You clearly don't know what you're talking about, but that's fine. You can report me, I don't care. I'm a small enough channel that they might destroy my channel and they might not. I think you'll find though, YouTube's probably not gonna side with you on that. Pretty confident in that. So you do what you want. You can report me. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm supporting people who were attacked. So do what you shall. I'm not really worried about you. Have fun with your power play. Let's see. Get some more black in here. Let's see. Let's take care of that. Let's get some texture. Is going to be the fun part on the branch. It'll take some work, but it'll be fine. Let's see. So I know I have a pet bird, but let me tell you about the other pets that I have. Well, I say I have. My sister. I live with my sisters, and we combined have a total of 8 animals, which is fun. We have 7 cats. Oh, I'm sorry. 9 animals. 7 cats, a dog, and Faith. I mean, 10 if you count the fish, but it's a fish. He's a cute fish, though. His name's Mr. Limpet. I like him. He's a cutie. But we've got Faith, who's our bird. She's a conure, as you can see by this painting. And we also have, let's see. In the meantime, before I forget, in case you're just joining the stream, we are raising money for the Christchurch, New Zealand victims. You can find a link in the description below to donate some money, and we're gonna send that over to help those who were victimized by the terrorist attack this morning. So you can do that in the description below. It's a GoFundMe page. It's a good time. What was I saying before that? Oh, my animals. So I have, let's see, what else? We have 7 cats. So let's see, how, you're doing great, Kay, for me. Oh, thank you. That means a lot. Thank you. We have 7 cats. 3 are one of my sisters. 4 are the others. We have 3 girls and 4 boys. Good little guys. I love them dearly. Let's see. We got 2 black cats. Let me just encourage you, if you see a black cat in a pound and you're looking to adopt, please adopt them. Black cats are often left and never get forever homes because of superstitious reasons, and they're really some of the most loving animals that you'll ever see. They're some of like the just sweetest, kindest animals you'll ever see. They're more snuggly, they're lovable. I highly encourage getting a black cat. And a lot of times black cats die in shelters because they never get adopted, and it's just sad. It's just a sad time. So give a black cat a home. They're such good sweeties. We have one of our black cats' name is Q, as in like the character Q from Star Trek Next Generation. If you're a nerd, you'll know what that is. And then we've got Wally, who's named after the robot Wally from Disney. He's a good character. I like character. He's a good kitty. I love him. He's very sweet. He's got diabetes though, but he's a sweetness. Q's like a year old. He's like a kitten still. He's like 2 years old. Let's be honest. He's like 2 years old. Let's see. Who else do we have? A lot of our cats are named after really nerdy things. Like we've got, we said Wally and Q. We've got Mr. Baggins, who's named after, his full name is Mr. Bilbo Baggins, or we call him Mr. B for short. He's a cuteness. He's our oldest kitty. But you wouldn't know it. He's always stayed in really good health, knock on wood. He's a good little man. I love him so much. I've known him since I was like, gosh, he's an old kitty. I want to say he's 16. No, like 15. He's like 15 years old. But yeah, he's like 15 years old. And he hasn't had any health issues, which has been great. You know, he's a sweet, sweet kitty. But yeah, I've known Mr. Baggins since I was maybe 8 years old. It's my sister's first cat. And then we've got Minnie Mouse, who is the next youngest kitty. Her nickname is number 2 because she is a rescue kitten who was found in a toilet because some kids had thrown her in a toilet, as well as her little sibling. I think she had a little brother that was in the toilet with her. But one of them got called number 1 and one of them got number 2, and we got number 2. She's a cutie. And then let's see, we've got Mary, which is my sister Angelique's cat, one of my sister's cats. That's her oldest kitty. she's named after Mary from Lord of the Rings as well. Then let's see, we got Melody, which doesn't really have a nerdy reference that I know of. It's just a pretty name that I think my sister liked. Am I forgetting some? Oh, and Jacques Manu, which is a very different name than the others, but we got him with that name because he was given to us by a neighbor. But he's our little Christmas kitty because we found him on Christmas Eve. So, but yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff. Let's see. Let's get some more white. Get that in there. So, I don't know what else. What are you guys up to? I know it's getting kind of late. What y'all up to? Doing anything fun? Having a good time? Making the most of it? Just having a fun old time. There we go. Is that just a tiny bit of yellow? A tiny bit of orange. Yeah, that's a little better. Reporting the haters. Well, thank you. Thank you for doing that. I wasn't gonna do too much about it because it's not really. Honestly, I think the majority of the population knows what went down, so it's whatever. I don't want to say it's whatever. I don't condone that kind of attitude, but you know, who's to say? Who is to say? I mean, I'm a Christian. I am a strong Christian, but my religion doesn't mean that I hate anybody. My religion doesn't mean I have anything against anyone of a different religion. So, you know that lady going around YouTube saying that stuff on YouTube on donation live streams, like go spend your time somewhere else, please. Yeah, I agree. If that's how you think you're gonna get a platform, I mean, you're not gonna find much. But well, you know, I don't know. I'm not worried about them. They're gonna make a fool of themselves and get themselves banned, so it's fine. I'm sure they've gotten themselves reported a few times this evening, so like I said, not worried about it. People are rude, and that's just the end of it. Evil is a very real thing, and it is very rampant in this world. But our goal, especially on this channel, is to bring about change one person at a time. And that person starts with ourselves. And I don't know, just a good thing to keep in mind. But and just because people have different beliefs than you, I don't care if they're political beliefs, religious beliefs, or anything. Just be true to yourself, but have respect for other people, and you can still love those people despite them having different thoughts than you. So, love doesn't have boundaries, and that's the amazing thing about love. So, for the background, something simple, probably a little pastel so that the bright colors are good. I was thinking probably like a light pink to accent her cheek, like a very pastel pink, that kind of gets a little darker as it goes towards the edges, as like a vignette. What do you think? You guys think that's an okay idea? That's what I'm hoping to do anyway. We'll see how well it works out. What do you think, Rihanna? You're more the artist. What do you think? And so far, you're the one getting the painting, so you're the one. Let me see. Let me refresh. Let's see if anyone else donated. No, we're still at 110, which is great. Let's see. Here we go. Do, 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 do. Oh, I like this music. From the paramedics. Oh, wow. Okay, so the Diana Kosvik donated the $100 earlier. It said, "From the paramedics with much love." That was really sweet. I'm gonna have to personally tell them thank you later. I like to look at a color wheel to see what is opposite of the main colors of the subject to a space background. Space bird. Oh god, I am not good at those. Well, green and red are the main colors of your subject, and turns out they're opposite. Yep, so there's not really a lot to do with that. So if it were me, I'd probably do a blue or something. Okay, maybe like a light pastel blue. I'll go with that. Let's do a pastel blue. So we are going to get this. Good. And we'll get some white. Let's get some color here. Get some of that. Start with a little bit of a darker color on the edges though. Let's do all right. So, is everyone still doing okay? Everyone having a good time? We got 2 viewers. I know Rihanna's still here. Who else we got? Got any other peeps? Any other lovelies in the house? Not to steal a Game Grumps quote, I am not the Game Grumps as much as I wish I was. I love the Game Grumps. I just bought a shirt from them today. They released some new, well, it was an old design, but like redone shirts, so very excited for that to come in. Kamikaze in theory, I think. Probably. Did she have to leave? I thought she left and said she'd come back. I don't know if she said she came back at all, though. She might have just left it running, which is totally fine. Glad that she could stop by for a little bit. She seems really sweet. Get that. She said BRB. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know if she ever was able to make it back. I don't want to make this look too linear. We'll come back with a different brush. But I don't know, shrug. Yeah, same. No biggie. No biggie. Alright. Girl going in confident with that sponge. I know. I'm only doing it for the edges though. It's just to get that strong color on the edges. We are gonna get this guy and go a little lighter right here, just a tiny bit. It's a cheap brush because I'm getting hairs on my canvas. I don't want that. Let's see. Okay, let's do that. Hair adds character. Yeah. Sure, we'll go with that. I'm totally fine with going with that. Oh, man. This is actually coming out pretty good. Pretty happy with it. Considering I haven't painted in like 4 years, this is pretty good. The last thing I painted was a snowball paint. Man, these hairs have got to go. Go away. Get out of here. Stop messing up my painting. It was a painting of a snowball, and if you're not from Louisiana and you don't know what that is, it's a snow cone in a cup, but we get a lot more of it, and we use a heck of a lot more, what is it called? Syrup, because we're Louisianians, and that's what we do. Let you borrow my tablet to do a digital painting next time. I have a tablet, I just never really use it. I need to. I've had one for a long time. I just never use it. Although, you probably have the tablet that you can actually see. Mine's just like the flat one that you can, like, so you can kind of see, but I'll have to show you next time I see you, Rihanna. What program do you have with it? Just Photoshop. It's not a great program, you know. I mean, I just use, LOL, I don't. Those are dang expensive. Oh yeah, I know they are. Which is why I was like, ugh. No. I think mine was like $30 on Amazon. I don't really use it. I'll have to show you. I'll pull it up in a second. I did a Markiplier digital art piece once. Let me see. I can probably find it pretty quickly. Let me see. Off topic, but whatever. It's still art. It's related. Photoshop is really good. Lots of my favorite webcomic artists use Photoshop. Yeah, there you go. What was it? Yeah, there it was. Let me see if I can find it. I gotta log in. I don't use DeviantArt almost ever, so, but this is where I posted it, and I'll find it. Let's see, it's this one. Sorry, I'm trying to remember my password for things. There it is. There it is. Let me desktop. Here it is. It won't let me blow it up or anything, but it was just a digital art piece. It's kind of like a scattered color array that I did, just to do something a little different. That was back when he had red hair. Even if you don't believe in yourself now, know that I believe in you. That's just a quote that used to give me, just like a lot of motivation, which was always nice, but it was a good time. I liked that picture. So, well, this is probably one of my better things that I've done. Thought it was coming from outside. Turns out it was just a sound. My dad's snoring through the wall. Mark piece is good. It's stylized. Thank you. I appreciate that. It was just something different. Thought I'd give something new a shot, kind of thing, and it wound up working out. I wound up liking the different style I tried that time. So there you go. As long as you enjoy it, that's what I keep saying. But you know. Didn't know your dad snored. It's always fun to know. I gotta visit your dad soon. I haven't seen him in a while. Let's see. So many people have been trying to catch up with. Add some clouds, and then your background becomes the sky. It's true. Which is sad. My bird's not really allowed to go outside. She'll try and fly off. It's freaking loud, dude. Probably. My sister snores very loud too. You can hear her through the walls sometimes. Oh god, she'd kill me if she knew I said that on a stream. but it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. You guys won't rat me out, right? It looks like I have cat hair on my painting, and I don't like that at all. And it's just because this brush is crappy. Ugh. You're messing it up. Quit it. My roommate snores. I hear you. I can't say anything. I know that I snore sometimes, and I also know that I sing in my sleep and talk in my sleep. When I sing in my sleep, I think I'm probably the worst. But it's quiet enough. It's actually kind of soothing, like white noise. I feel you. Sometimes I like when people snore. Just depends on... First, it depends on the person, and then, I don't know. It's kind of like a reminder that, hey, someone's in the room with you, and, you know, you're not alone, and you're comfortable, so... Singing in your sleep, that's new. Yeah, I know, it's weird. I've just been told I do it. I don't know that I do it. That's just what I've been told. Typical weird theater thing. I don't know. I'm a theater kid, what can I say? I am messing up my paints because of the stupid hair. There we go. Well, I'll live with the rest. I'm getting a different brush though. That brush is ticking me off. Let's do this. Let's use a fan. Let's see if a fan brush is fine. That's good. That'll work. Just try and fix some of the lines. I like to take naps in busy places. And so I found out the hard way that I snore. Oh, I'm sorry. That's unfortunate. I've woken myself up snoring in a public place before, in class even, so I understand. Sleeping in a common area, Catholic student building one time, and one of my friends called me out on my snoring. I'm so sorry. That sucks. I am so sorry. That sucks a lot. I can imagine that you were not happy with that. So I'm very sorry that happened. Let me get a tiny bit of water. Ah, man. I've woken myself up snoring in in a classroom, so I feel you. I've been that embarrassed about snoring too. It's okay. Totally okay. No big deal. Oh, I need more. Let's do that. Ugh, I don't like this brush. Why do you have to shed, brush? You were doing the right kind of texture I needed, but you shed too much. Alright, let's try this again. I'm just gonna try again, and if it keeps shedding, I'll give up. That's always a good lesson, right? Be scared to try and paint closely to the bird. I know that's gonna be terrifying. I probably should have started with a background like, you know, most artists do. I don't know. I'm a goofball. It's good. We all knew that though. Nah. I don't know. I guess different people start in different places, so who is to say? Who is to say? Alright, almost there. Nope. Hair. Get off. Get off. Don't want you here. Get off. Thank you. Alright. Oh. I am covered in paint. Like I should be. I hate this brush. I hate it. I hate it. I am not learning anything because I keep using it. Okay. What is the bird looking at? I don't know. Well, she's looking at the person because that's the way they kind of like check you out, by looking at you on the side. So I guess she's kind of looking at us. It's gonna be kind of simple painting because it's only a couple hours long. Let me get a smaller brush so I can do the detail close to the bird. Let's see, which one do I want to use? Probably this guy. she looking at me? Of course she is. You're such a beautiful person. Why wouldn't she be looking at you? Let's do that. Let's get this. Get some of this off. That's good. I think everyone's in bed at this point, which is fine. Won't be up too much longer. Just gonna finish this up. Let's get some more dark blue. Not being too obvious that it's... man. This is where the details are gonna get not okay, but it's fine. It's whatever. It's just meant to be pretty and fun. Just having fun. I mean, an hour ago, this was, or an hour and a half ago, this was blank. Or 2 hours ago. So, you know what? I'm happy. This looks pretty dang good for 2 hours in. These are the times where I would want to be painting digitally and not traditionally. I feel you. Yeah, the when you're getting like on the line and you don't want to leave white, but you know you're gonna mess up detail, and yeah, just slap a panel behind the bird. I feel you. A lot of traditional artists start with the background. I just didn't because I'm a goofball, so it's okay. It's all okay. And then just paint that background. Yeah, that would be nice. Those madmen. Yeah, I know, right? Those geniuses. Those mad geniuses. Let's do a little bit of a divot there so it looks a little more realistic. Like that. Good. My sister's gonna be so sad when I say I'm giving this away. She's gonna be like, what? No. I'll be like, yeah. This isn't for me to keep. I did this for charity. She's gonna be like, but it's mine. I'm like, no, it's not. You didn't donate. It's not you. No, I ain't letting her have. I am not letting her have. She didn't donate. She hasn't even seen it yet. I'm just speculating on what I think she'll say. She doesn't need to have. She didn't even know I was streaming tonight. I posted it everywhere. She didn't even notice. She doesn't need it. It's fine. I'm gonna take a picture of this though. I'll take a picture and mount the picture on my wall. There we go. Get that in there. Let her have. I am not letting her have. You insane person. Farrah just likes art stuff too, so that's the only reason. She doesn't need to have. She's fine. She's a grown butt woman. I'm trying to curse less. She's a grown woman. She doesn't need it. She can see it before I give it away. It's not that big a deal. This song feels like the ending credits to a cheap Japanese game. I agree. That's an accurate description. I like that description. That works out. Oh. Okay. This is the tricky part. So I don't want to, like, I kind of cut into her beak, and I didn't want to do that, but it's okay. Almost there. Almost there. man. Star Wars references. Basically, I'm fluent in those now. Let's do that. We're almost, you're right though, we are almost there. I'll probably do a little bit of dark blue swirls on the edges just to kind of break it up a bit. Happy little accident. Make it just a little dimensional. There we go. Good stuff. Very plain background, but still fine. Oops. That should be dark. There we go. I've gotten a little quiet. I'm sorry. I think it's because it's late and I'm a little tired. But it's all good. There we go. Let's just... There's one spot I want to fix because it's a little out of place, and that's right here. There we go. Well, how did I get brown? Get that brown out of town. Give me this. Honestly, it was a really good pick for your color palette. Well, thank you. Thank you for helping with the color blue choice. I would have gone with pink, and I think blue was a way better pick, because honestly, man, I would have messed that up for sure. Let's do this. What kind of brush? You're gonna shed again, but that's fine. There we go. Oof. Well, I just got paint all over my pants, which is fine. I'm wearing jeans, but who cares? There we go. Just do that. There we go. Oh. Sign of a true artist. It's true. It's true. Let's get some dark blue. Some white. Okay. I know it looks weird right now. I promise I'm going to tie it together. Don't forget to sign it. I will. I will sign it. That's true. I would have forgotten. Thank you. That's gross. Don't do that. Okay. Blending, giving us those ASMR sounds. Is it that intense? I'm sorry that the microphone is like super oversensitive. I don't know. I want to get a new microphone. I probably just don't have it set up correctly. If I had to guess. Probably. Probably. Who knows anymore? Looks like I'm coloring at this point. Background probably would have been better as how it was before, but it's okay. Not a big deal. It looked better when it was just light blue, but it's okay. That's okay. Blending is hard. Yes, it is. You got that right, Fan. You got that right. Also, she now looks like she has an angelic glow. Good. That's what she needs. She should have an angelic glow because she's the most beautiful bird who is currently asleep in her bed right now because she's sick of hearing my voice and has the light on. She's like, I'm tired. Why are you awake? Why are you doing this to me? Let's get that. There we go. I think I'm gonna call it Slippin' Boyd. Yes, indeed. I think it looks good. Let me sign it before I forget. Sign it in yellow. Ugh, I gotta clean paintbrushes. It's my favorite part. I don't really mind it. I'm just being silly. We'll use this one. Ooh. Alright, move this guy over. Oh, I got more on it. There we go. I'm not good at signing in paint, but we'll see. Q, Q, U, E, T. There we go. I'll probably sign and date it on the back too, but for now, there we go. Man, 2 hours and 30 minutes. We have a painting of a bird. It's pretty exciting. It was a good time. Well, thank you guys. It is now 1:30 in the morning. And I'm gonna go check the GoFundMe page, see who our winner is. Let's do this. Oh, come on, let me view it. And our winner is Rihanna. All right, Rihanna. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. This painting is yours. So I will give it to you when next I see you. We will discuss that in chat, like over text or something. I got paint on my desk. Oh well. We will discuss that soon. Whenever I'm a wiener. Yes, you are a winner. You are very much a winner. But yeah, thank you guys. This was so nice. It was nice to just chill and talk, and you can see my hands are absolutely covered with paint. It was really nice to just chill and talk and have a really nice time with you guys. So thank you so much for that. Thank you for helping with a really good cause. It's a really it's awful and a shame about what happened. But you know, we're doing what we can to make a difference. So thank you guys so much for joining us tonight, and I'm just really happy that we could do this. So you'll be hearing from me again soon, I'm sure, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I'll be seeing you soon, okay? So thank you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, but I'll see you guys later. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Have a good night.